biggest fail in the history of the General Hawk. We were supposed to be in Texas right now. But wait until you see this failure in this episode of Beamng Roadkill. Well, it's another year for blowing up the General Hawk. Again. Yes, took a couple days off from the live stream and decided to turn up the nitrous to see if I can finally make a 6-second pass in this car. Turned it up to about a 370 shot, and it didn't like it. The car runs, but it's not going to run for very long. It's knocking, as you can see, it's smoking. It's not in good shape. But I've been waiting for this to happen. I've really been waiting for this car to blow the motor because we now have opportunity for redemption. Yes, redemption. Redemption is very good with this car because the last time we did it in the two-part projects episode, it didn't work out well because we were using outdated parts. Now, though, after seeing how well the performance was with the with Brutus, basically, for the Burnout car, it's our highest horsepower car ever. And, yeah, there's no way in hell that we'll ever get it to hook well, but it'd be nice to finally go 6 seconds, and it would be nice to do that on all motor, which I think the RK Performance mods and everything like that are going to be our best solution for this. We're going to be swapping that motor in, and in a projects episode back in January, we went and built the Rambulance to be a tow vehicle. So the the Rambulance is basically going to be, a vehicle for housing all the equipment and everything to tow this thing cross country. We're going to be towing this thing from here in LA to Texas, where the car is supposed to be stored. And we're going to be running it at both drag strips. And you would think, oh, why don't you just drive the car there? Well, it's a drag car. And a Power Glide is not the best transmission to drive from California to Texas in. So, yeah. But wait until you see this. I wonder if it'll blow. Still spits flames, but as you can see, oh, it's done. But yeah, we're gonna bring it over to a shop. And we're gonna see what we can do with a 6.4 liter V8 with a big old blower. Probably not gonna go stage 4. Depends what we have for options, but I might be sticking to stage 3 because I don't want to make I want the motor to make what it makes on nitrous, which is around 2,000 horsepower. If all motor can make about 2,000 horsepower, I'm willing to bet on a 150 shot we can go 6 seconds. So let's get it on the trailer and get it over to the shop. Whoa, calm down there, General Hawk. All right. So the goal today is to get the car running under its own power and tuned and everything and see how much horsepower it's going to make on the street. So right now we got this thing tore apart. Motor, trans is out, exhaust is out, nitrous kit is out of it. And we're going to be slapping in the new 6.4 liter V8. I'm excited for this, and let me just tell you this: this is exactly untested, like the last time we did this. So, no clue how this is gonna go. Wow, that's a low. What the fuck? Whoa! I I was not expecting this to be so in depth. Wow. Okay, well, billet aluminum block, everybody. Holy shit. I'm not gonna mess with that yet. We're gonna go with a stage 2 cam. I don't want VTEC. Ooh, it's trying to grumble. Stop stock charge pipe. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, I have no clue what I'm doing. This motor's gonna blow. We're never gonna get to a different drag strip. Since it's a old style V8, I'm gonna go with aftermarket crankcase. I don't think I want to. Oh, it didn't like that. Wow! I thought it was gonna be the same like Beamng options. No! This is. An ECU? Ooh, it liked that a little better. You have a 9.4 liter. We're just sticking with 6.4. Long tube headers, okay. I didn't know it was this in depth. Stock fuel pump. I want that. We're gonna need as much fuel as we can get. I don't even want to look at the tuning. Oh, here we fucking go. Can I put a supercharger on it? Two-step? Valves, water reservoir, methanol? Oh my god. I guess we're gonna go with a root style supercharger. Oh, it doesn't show. Boost controller? Pulleys? Whoa, this is getting out of hand. First of all, I'm not happy that I can't see my supercharge. Let's just go with this. Let's see what that does. No, I want to see my supercharger. I can't have a supercharger not coming out of the hood. Let's drive it. Oh, I have to put it on this. Wow, it's got a bad flywheel. I literally do not have a clue with what I'm doing. Like, this is something that I didn't think that I'd need to do any testing. I thought it'd be exactly like how I built the Blue Buck. But no, I can put fucking methanol on this thing. So I don't think we're doing that. I'm just gonna throw this in. Because I'm never gonna get that motor tuned. It'll literally be a never-ending episode. It's a bigger V8. I guess it's a Barstow or... I honestly don't have a clue. Like, I actually do not have a fucking clue if it's gonna make more horsepower or not. It's just gonna be a 20-pound bottle for now. I'm not tuning it to nitrous yet. Wow. I cannot fucking believe how complicated that is. But that's definitely potential to make something cool. If you can't see the supercharger, okay. But if I could do something NA with that... The That is a lot of potential. Alright, well, I'm going to take this thing on a quick little test rip here. Let's see if it feels any faster. Yeah, it does. Wow. Alright, well that was a lot easier. Alright, let's see. Let me do a brake boost here. Ooh. It's still low stall, I'm gonna guess, for the trans, right? Oh boy. Oh, it's in first gear. Okay, I was wondering what the fuck happened. Okay, I'm gonna do a little tune-up on this thing, and I guess we're gonna take it to the track and see what it does. But Jesus Christ, I need a minute after that. That fucking hurt my head. That was really complicated. All right, I have calmed down from overload. Jesus. And yeah. We're about to do some test passes. We're gonna do a couple, you know, just launches, see if the car's gonna wheelie hard or anything. I'm hoping it's gonna kind of react the same as it did with the last motor. And then we'll do a couple timed passes, and from there we hit the road, and hopefully just cannonball all the way to Texas. I'm hoping so, but who knows how this is gonna go. Because the car just might wheelie out of control. And I'm hoping that it's gonna hold. I'm hoping the fronts are gonna hold the car, because it's gonna be pretty terrible. And let's just get it right up to here. It definitely has a lot more power. This is no tuning, by the way. Let's just get it up to there. That was pretty good. 180 on motor. And that was really throttling it on the exit there. But as we're rolling here, let's see some power numbers, because that's what we're here to do. So power. So the power. Oh yeah, it's definitely making a lot more in the motor. 1700 horsepower on the motor. And that's what, oh no, that's a nitrous. So it's making 1635 on the motor, which I think that's an improvement. I think it only made about 15, like low 15 on the motor and blower. It's definitely It's definitely making a lot with nitrous. I'm willing to bet a 250 shot will definitely get us into that easy, 2,000 horsepower range. Maybe close to it. I don't think exactly, but we might need a little bit more spray to do that. Hopefully this motor can hold up. All right, let's hot lap it. Does not like burnouts. Alright. It wheelied really hard for a hard launch. Oh boy. Might be too much power for the car. Maybe I'll try, I'll throw a low stall converter in it real quick, just to see if that helps. It's definitely a lot more peppy now, I will give it that. Definitely likes that converter a lot more. Really like that converter. All right, let's do a pass on the motor. See what kind of time it gets, and then we'll slowly we'll throw a 150 shot at it, and we'll get on the road, just so then we can tune it at the track in Texas. It likes the rev though, and I feel like I can increase the rev range, but I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Well, shit, I didn't record. But there you go. There's the first pass on the motor. That was all motor right there. A mid-7 at 185 on the motor with the blower. Really good time. And of course, I thought for shits and giggles, we'll run the ambulance. That's really good. This motor is definitely making more power, and it is allowing this car to go faster. A 7.5 is a really good number to see right now. So let's throw a 150 shot at it, and we'll get right on the road. All right, here's our 150 shot test. God, this car doesn't like burnouts. Back it up a little. Alright. .73 with the 150 shot. That's pretty good. It's at 2/10. We're in a 7.5. Yeah, 7.3. 191 mile per hour is pretty good. I'm going to do one more pass, and I'm going to put a little bit of air in the tires because I want to launch the car a little harder, and yeah, I'm scared of this thing riding the nitrous through the wheelie, which isn't a good thing. So we might have to tune the nitrous down a tiny bit and have it activate a little later. But let's do one more run. All right. I also tuned the suspension because I'm sick and tired of having the uneven rear. Goes right into the wall. Right into the wall if you launch it hard. Man, I hate that this car does this. It's a fucking 4-link in the rear, and it shouldn't do that. I'm just going to have the nitrous activate later. It's the only way to solve it, because it's hitting the nitrous and going straight into the wall. So, alright, let's tune that nitrous out. Alright, so my issue, and this is automatic issues. This is not, keeping the car manual or anything. I'm going to be trying to drive the car a little differently here. I'm going to put it in first, and shift in the second, and in the third. Because it's hitting the nitrous and going straight for the wall. That was all motor, motherfucker. Let's restart. Come on, ambulance. I didn't put fucking nitrous, god damn it. Alright, this time we got nitrous. First gear. Slower. But the amount of nitrous that's going to need to overcome. It kept that mile an hour. I think I only lost 2 miles per hour. But it's just what is happening is when that car when the car hits third gear or second gear, when it hits second gear, basically that sudden burst of power, torque steers the car into the wall, which obviously is not a good thing. So what I decided to do is that I made the nitrous activate in third gear, and you know what? Let's do one more pass without driving it from first. We'll just do drive, and if it doesn't work, it's on the trailer. We're going to Texas. Over torque? Why did it throw that? Oh, is that $4,000? Wow. I have a feeling this episode's not going to be ending with a 6. It did so well off the motor. So well. But there's no way that I can increase the power output of this motor anymore without having everything go funky with old parts. Well, I'm going to throw it on the trailer, and we're going to get the hell out of Dodge and take it right out to Texas. There's nothing else I can do, too. That's the sucky part. Like, I can't tune the torque steer out of the car. I'm gonna imagine one day Beam is gonna do like a performance update and everything for the Moonhawk, but man, it's like I either drive the car like it is and lose so much time on the ET, because I'm not going for mile per hour. I'm going for ET here, and I need a good 60 foot to get the car in the 6 seconds, but also car needs to hit 200 in the corner. It has to hit 200 to run a 6. That's all I know. 6 is going to involve the car going 200 miles per hour. Wow. We went from a cop car not having the fucking great performance to now the Moonhawk. And I'm just power hungry. That's what it is. Man, this is sucky. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to make a decision because it's fucking crazy to drive this thing right now. So, at the end of the day, we're not doing the road trip. This car is just, it's not good. It's not good the way it is right now. But this is one of those opportunities. Guy who helped me out with the Rotson, if you still watch, and if you watch to the end of this, obviously, you seem to know your transmissions. But do you know how to correct over or torque steer? And if anybody out there who knows how to correct torque steer, don't know how it will react in Beamng, but if you're an expert at Beamng or if you're an expert at drag racing in real life, let me know how to correct oversteer. I can't go modifying the suspension any more than it can be. It's a 4-link rear. I think it's 293 gears in the rear. I don't fucking know the gear ratio. But it's all race suspension. It's all adjustable. Actually, just for reference here, there is the rear suspension. Usually I run 15 millimeter on the right spring. This is literally the rear suspension and the front. I think I even did the front. The front and rear suspension off of the stock end Beamng Moonhawk drag car. And it just doesn't work for nitrous. It doesn't work at all. But if there is anyone out there who knows how to correct torque steer, direct me in a video, direct me in the comments section, anything like that, and let me know. And we'll return to this thing in a projects episode, and we will get it to run a 6. I know running a 6-second pass is difficult as it is. 6s in real life are difficult as it is, and I would imagine it's just as difficult in a video game as well. Especially one that's supposed to be a simulator. So, yeah. And you could say I'm wussing out in the end, but this thing, it's a legitimate drag car. It is made to do what it's doing. And it's not made for anything else. Of course, I like to thrash it. I like to drive it on the roads, but at the end of the day, this car turned into a drag car. So, yeah, we're taking the fail here. We're taking the absolute fail for General Hawk for now. But we will come back and we will get this thing to go 699.9 if it needs to. If it can run that, I'll be happy. But car has the potential with the current setup. It has the potential. If anybody knows how to fix this, let me know, please. Because it would be great to see this car run a 6. But hopefully you enjoyed. Just because this is Roadkill, it's got to end off with failure. And we're ending off with failure. But hopefully you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.